Hi everyone, welcome to the Valentine's special for couples. So this is for the should we still work it out? So you voted for this topic. Now let's see. All right, couples. Let's see first. What is your situation? All right, and then I'll be doing the couple spread. All right. I'm also going to be doing the love triangle spread. Okay. All right. Great achievement. Both of you could be, like on your at a peak of your career. Conflict, yeah. Playing it safe. All right. A consciousness of lack. Both of you have a very good career standing. Could be that you also have good finances. But it seems like, you don't really get along. You don't really spend much time with each other. Probably that both of you are always out on a trip or meeting or, like spending more time with other people rather than together with your family or with your kids. Now, you're just playing it safe. Like probably that you're only in this relationship for convenience, for security, or you don't want to, like maybe spend for the divorce or, divide your money or assets or something like that. That's why you stay in this relationship. Or could be it's only for the kids. And consciousness of lack, which is the two of you are not really spending much time together. You're not really, you're not really like coinciding. You're not really cooperating. There's no time. Could be that you don't have that much sex anymore. There's no chemistry, no connection whatsoever. Even if if you go for some lovey-doveys, it's just like for pretensions or something like that. All right? So, let's see. So this is for you. Okay, what's going on with you? You wish to communicate more. Why is it that you're not communicating anymore? Okay. This is what you're thinking. Overall, 10 of Wands. Alright, this is for the side of your partner. It's like you're the one who's struggling, collective, to make this work. Okay, you feel like I've tried my best. I've tried to talk. Okay, your person is all about money. Probably you're with a Taurus or Virgo, Cancer, Ace of Swords. Your person is so afraid of losing money, of losing security. Probably that because of something that you have gone through in the past, he or she doesn't want to go through it again. So don't take it against them if they are, into their work or something like that. All right, it's not for their ego. It's actually for your financial security. They don't want to give you that kind of lifestyle or that kind of life that could be that they have gone through when they were younger. All right, so you want to talk, all right, and you feel like you're so afraid of opening up something. Could be something from the past, something that you've done, something that's more of what is your real problem. You're trying to get on, you're trying to get their attention. You do have a lot of love for your person, but you feel like they're very cut off and dry. They're very dry, okay? It's like they're very blunt, like keep on straightforward, and like, it's like this is not how they used to be, and you're so heartbroken over it. You're thinking if they really have somebody else, which is I don't really see here. I don't really see it here. Now, you're so heartbroken over this. It's like you're struggling, you're balancing, you're carrying on with the situation. Yeah, you feel like your person has someone else, and they're kind of balancing. Could be that they just recently bought a new car. Yeah, because they got a good job. But you feel like they're more into the materialistic stuff rather than taking care of the family, taking care of the kids, spending time with you, having some time for for the family. But it's like they're just gonna give you the credit card, and okay, like go and shop, go and buy something for the kids, go and get yourself to the salon, or something new, something fancy, something different. Okay. And this is what's been like really devastating you. Some of you are already going through some health issues, but you cannot really discuss it with them because you cannot even find time to, or they cannot even find time to talk to you, or even sit down. When they go home at night, or when they're home, either they're watching TV, or they're just like if they have a home office. Okay. Or it could be that they're just busy at the garage, and I just take it however it resonates, whoever is the man or woman, okay? And they're just busy at the garage fixing the car, could be fixing something in the house. It's like it's so hard for you to find to get their attention, to find time to talk to them. Your person, it's like they're giving whatever it is that makes you happy, whatever it is that they feel like you should, that you deserve, that that you ought to have. But yeah, they're also very observant and kind of intuitive. They know. Actually, they know. You're only thinking that they're this, very, what do you call this? Like they're very, what do you call this? Like they're very, insensitive. All right. But I also feel like some of you, all right, or could be you collective. You do have a lot of cameras in your house. Your person is actually watching you, watching your each and every move. They're kind of monitoring everything, so they kind of know. I just feel like your person is allergic to confrontation. That's what I'm seeing here. Let me check if there is a third party. No. They're actually hurt because of the communications as well. You're wishing to communicate with your partner. Your partner also wishes to communicate with you. But what is actually the problem here? They find you really emotional, combative. They feel like you're always ready to defend your opinion, even whether you're right or wrong. You never listen. You never let them talk. You never value their opinion. They feel unappreciated by you. And of course, you're going to say, of course not. That's not true. All right. Well, that's what I'm trying to say. You don't really understand each other. Maybe for you, you appreciate them, but maybe your way of appreciation is criticizing them from head to foot. Or it could be like, oh my God, like that is your mentality. That is, like That is how you always see things. That's why we always have a problem like this. That's why we're always having a problem with this. That's why I like this. That's why I like that. It's like instead of you coming up with a solution, or instead of you at least, like approaching them with a solution, like, okay, so, okay, that's the problem. So here's what we're going to do. So yada, 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 yada. What do you think? We should work as a team instead of criticizing them, instead of like rubbing it off their face every time that they make a mistake. All right? Criticizing somebody, it's okay to have a healthy criticism, but you don't always have to bring up their mistakes. Where did they go wrong? You know? And it's like you don't always have to blame them. Your partner feels like the reason why they don't want to talk to you is because they are just like, they just said one word. And you already said 10. Okay? So, they feel so frustrated because, you're under a lot of stress. They're also under a lot of stress. They don't really like how your relationship or communication has been, but there's nothing they can do. Okay, they're trying their best to, to be the person that you want them to be, but it's like it will never be good enough for you. So you're thinking that they're just ignoring you. They feel like you don't really appreciate them. Why? This is because of how you actually deal with each other. A relationship and marriage is actually a partnership. You're not the mother, you're not the father, okay? So stop acting like you're treating your husband or your wife like a child or like a maid, or like a slave. All right? And you also need to learn how to listen. If ever that both of you have strong opinions, then you can just have a healthy conversation or argument about it. And at the end of the day, you should come up with a solution. You cannot always keep on butting heads. I don't feel like that there is a third party here. I don't really see that. I just feel like they're also very heavily burdened with how you are to them. And also, I feel like you don't really get along with your in-laws. That's also another one. Okay. Which one has the third party here? Definitely not your partner. Let's see if you have a third party. Four of Swords, Death card, Ten of Cups, Four of Wands. Not really. There's no third party both sides. But you feel like your family is, this family is failing. And this is what's been stressing you out. You see, the thing here is, we grew up in different designs and different sorts of childhood. Could be that you were raised by a mother, that their way of appreciating you or rectifying your mistakes is like criticizing you from head to foot, making you feel so less, or comparing you to other children, comparing you to your oldest sister, oldest sibling, to your neighbor. You feel unappreciated. So the tendency here is how you were raised. It's how you also do or reflect or mirror to your own partner. And then, because of that, they got hurt and they got offended. And they feel like, oh my God, how let's just put it that way. How your parents have raised you is how you're making your partner feel. How you felt before is how you actually make your partner feel. I don't see any third party. Alright, so let's go to the bottom line. Should you work it out? If you're not going to stop the blaming game, this will just definitely end up in a divorce. The thoughts of you, thoughts of your partner. Your partner loves you. You are the one who wants to take the easy way out, collective. Or, just take it however it resonates. You see, the thing here is your person still wants to work it out. But you're the one who will be like walking away, packing your things, packing the kids, and say, like, I want a divorce, like this and like that. You're the one who'll be making a sudden, like a sudden decision. You're expecting your partner to communicate with you. I don't know, maybe pick you up from your parents' house, from your sister's house, or friend's house, or I don't know, whatever it is. And it seems like you're not going to be getting what you want. So if this is actually your measurement of your person's love or strength or whatever, you're not going to be getting it from this person. They're not a chaser. This one is also a runner. So I feel like you need to reach up into, could be, sometimes it's actually different. Sometimes in a relationship, you're just about to open up your mouth, and it usually ends up in a big argument. So sometimes writing a letter, not email, letter, okay, like handwritten letter, it works more. Or could be, text message, because sometimes when less tension or less presence of each other, and that's the only way for you to talk, for you to open up something, where is it? Yeah. For you to open up something, you have to use a different mode of communication. Writing a letter, even though maybe some of you are like, oh, that's so old school, like this. It works. It works. Because it's actually different, when you hold the paper and you touch the penmanship, or you touch the writings, and you can feel the person's emotions through there. Even if you're not an empath, you can simply connect through a person's handwriting. Just try. Because sometimes you don't always have to be like, let's talk. We have a problem. You're not even looking at me in the eye. You don't even know that we already have a problem. Blah, 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 blah. You're not going to go through the right ear. Your partner is not going to listen to you. You have to be a little bit more creative. Relationship and marriage is a lot of work. It's like building a house. There goes the foundation, the structure, okay, the design, the lightings, how you will be illuminating it, the paint, all right, and the interior, the decorations and stuff, others. But if you will be like very combative and very argumentative, what do you expect? Right? Your person wants to talk to you. You also want to talk to your person. Divorce, from what I can see here, is not yet the answer. Definitely, it's not yet the answer. I don't see any third party here. I feel like you don't really get along with your in-laws, which is pretty much very common. Okay? And I feel like there is still a chance actually, there's still a lot of chances for this relationship to work. You just need to look for another way on how to talk. Okay? Your person still wants to make it work. Look at this. I got the Wheel of Fortune. And you got the Five of Pentacles. Meaning that you're like, maybe you're just focusing too much on the problem and you're not focusing on the solution. Fighting is not an answer. And maybe ask yourself, am I too controlling? Am I too dominant? Am I such a tyrant? You know? Your person is more of a quiet type. Hates drama, hates arguments and long talk, and your person feels like, okay, just tell me what you want me to do, or just tell me what you want. I'm going to give it to you. You know? If someone is actually busy providing you a security, you should feel lucky. Because not everyone will have this kind of life. Not everyone will have somebody who's very responsible. Because if you stepped out of this, if you stepped outside the door, and probably you're thinking, oh, I'll just, maybe I'll just meet someone else. Maybe I'll just meet my real soulmate out there. I'll just meet somebody out there. Okay? If you did not make this work, what makes you think that the other relationship will also be working out if you're not going to grow? We all have our own issues and problems. We all face a lot of uncertainties and hurdles. Not unless that your person is actually an alcoholic, a gambler, probably a serial cheater, pathological liar, somebody's very irresponsible, doesn't even give you money, provide things or whatever it is to your kids. Yeah, then I'll just tell you, oh, you better walk away from this. This is no good. But this person here, they just don't know how to deal with you. Maybe that there's a side of them that's really weak, but that is the reason why you're yin and yang. You have to balance each other. Your person still loves you. Your person will always love you, I'm telling you. And I feel like the two of you are soulmates. But sometimes it's easy to discard somebody who's always there for you. And when you no longer have them, that's the time that you're going to realize, I should have. Alright? Alright, let's take a look now, sign to sign. So, by the way, the verdict, should you work it out? Yes, it's a big yes. Alright. Aries, should you work it out? Both of you are on fire. Both of you actually, you say all the hurtful words. So it's a big no. The two of you will just keep on hurting each other. Instead of talking, the two of you will just keep on, like firing your cannons. And it's like, when the other one says, I hate you, then the other one will say, I hate you too. No. It's just gonna, look at this. It's just gonna end up in a tower moment. Taurus. You need to move. That's the only time that this whole situation will get settled and will get, the two of you actually feel stuck. There's nothing wrong in your relationship, but it seems like there are a lot of people who are against your relationship, or a lot of people are trying to break you apart. You need to move. Move as far as you could away from wherever you are right now, and that's the time that your situation will get even better. So yes. Gemini. You need to balance things out, alright? Do not include family or friends with your personal problems. It's okay for you to vent out, but you don't have to, act or work as one with the people in your head. Alright? Your relationship is a sacred circle, and you should just, consume it together. Just the two of you. All right. Um, Cancer, Hangman, Eight of Wands in the Sun. It seems like you're going to be working it out, yes, and you're going to be very happy with your heart-to-heart talk that is really upcoming. Leo, Strength, Lovers, and Judgment. Leo, you know that you've been dealing with somebody who has another person or has a third party, and it's time for you to make a decision about this. The choice is actually yours. Virgo. Virgo, when you marry somebody who already has a child from previous relationship, you also need to accept them as yours. There shouldn't be any discrimination. And so don't feel so sad if ever that there's, I don't know, maybe like there's a separate time for you and for the kids. All right, you need to be like one whole big family. Your person loves you, but you need to maybe like someone here is competing with the kids. Okay. Libra. Libra. You need to stop thinking about that person from the past. You need, like you need to work as one with your partner. You need to work as one with your person. And I feel like you need to focus on your finances because you really need to do what is necessary, to maybe to save. All right. I mean, your finances are going to be good, but I feel like you need to focus more on your finances. But I don't see any problem with your relationship for now. Scorpio, it seems like you are hammering actually the wrong end of the nail. Okay. It's like you're struggling on the inside. You want to be free, or you want to break free because there is something that you still want to experience, but you're kind of a little bit tied now. Probably that some of you are going through midlife crisis. All right. You need to identify the root cause of your problem so that you will know how to address this. This is actually more of your personal issues. I don't see any problem with your person. I mean, it could be that there is a problem with them, but in your relationship, this is more of centering about you. It's all about you. Sagittarius. You cannot have the best of both worlds. Okay? You cannot be with someone and love somebody else. Or you cannot be with two people both at the same time. All right? You're very much conflicted. Capricorn. Ace of Swords, Seven of Swords in the Moon. Be very careful of hiding whatever it is from your person. Or it could be that it's your person that is hiding from you about a water sign that you're going to find out soon. There is a truth that will be coming out. Aquarius. Two of Cups, Eight of Swords, and Queen of Cups. Oh, you're going to be spending a lot of time together. You're going to be like stuck with each other. You really love each other. Good for you. Pisces. Pisces. Every time you want to talk, it's like, your person is very erratic. They also have some problems with their temper. And every time that there is something that you want to open up or that you want to talk about, it always ends up in a fight. Or right before you even say a word, or right before you say something, they're already like, throwing things and they're being erratic and stuff. That's the toxic relationship. Even if probably, hopefully, they're not hurting you directly or they're not hurting you physically, but they are this abusive, it's not worth it. You should move on. All right? Anyway, if you want to talk to me live on the phone, live on the call, just go and visit me at my website, sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you.